Welcome to Wildlife with Ryan. I'm your host, Ryan, and we are getting ready for another wild season of adventures. It was my childhood dream to work with crazy and extreme wildlife, and now I get to do just that. Right here in Florida, I'm an owner and founder at Shark Tours Florida. So every day we get to take people swimming with sharks in the wild. But we also get to travel the world. Let's hit it. It's time for another adventure. All right, we are back. Welcome back, Brad.
Howdy.
Haven't seen you in a while.
It's been a while, man. Too long.
It has been. Oh, well, my birthday. But it felt
July.
like longer. Yeah, it felt like longer. But we're back. Brad's here for the week before we head to Baja. And Brad and I have been on every single Mag Bay trip that I've led so far. So we're very excited to get back and use that experience and see what else we can see out there. But first, we're gonna see what's going on here. Weather has sucked. I was at the wetlands the last couple days in the preserve trying to just find wildlife to keep me busy while the weather was shit. So, seas are calm. Looks good. You ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
Let's do it. Let's go find some sharks. And that's one thing that I really have gotten to see over time, and the evolving or devolving of social media and how we perceive things. The way that some of the sharks respond is totally different. Some of them, you touch their snout and they snap. Just like that. I'm like, hey, no, Snooty doesn't do that, but you can't do that. Each one of those lemon sharks is an individual, just like us sitting here today. So you can't expect the behavior from Snooty, an animal who's seen humans for 10 plus years, from a lemon shark who just graduated from the mangroves and made it out to the deep blue. Yeah. Those instincts are completely different. So the touching thing for us, I'm not against it. I'm against what could happen if we do it.
You're against
irresponsible.
Yeah.
I'm the petting. Yeah, the petting to me, like like when people will put their hand on a shark and redirect it, you could call that a pet. It's when you grope it from the nose down to the tail and they get uncomfortable and kick you off that I'm like, why? Why did we do that? You know, so I'm in a gray area. I am. I'm not afraid to say it. I enjoy interacting hands-on with animals, but there's gotta be a line because of social media, because I can show something that looks like something and it's totally not, and then Joe Schmo from the bridge is like, I'm gonna do that on a shark dive, and they get their hand bit off, and then I'm like, shit, that's my fault. Mm-hmm. You know, so yeah, very gray area there.
So when you redirect, you said only from here on out.
Wax on, wax off.
Watch, left, right.
You shouldn't need to if you're not. So if they're in your bubble, you're gonna know that you're uncomfortable in the bubble. We're talking here. Okay. So if they're coming this way, we wax on. If they're coming this way, we wax off. See the motion there? Mm-hmm. Down, so out here, top of the head, away, top of the head, down, away. Got wax on, wax off. All right, here we go, Adventure Week. Off to Baja in 6 freaking days. I'm so excited, but we're here at home and we already have lemon sharks behind the boat. Let's go get in and hang out with them. We're surveying. What do we got for males? What do we got for females? And then the tigers and hammers should be showing up real soon. Let's go do the damn thing. And we're back. Fantastic dive. Welcome to Florida, Brad. You just got here and
Missed this place.
man, the weather leveled out just in time for you. We had 6 lemon sharks, 5 at a time at the surface on this dive. Fantastic conditions, 1 foot chop, blue water. Really can't ask for more after the shit conditions we've had here. So we got a few more trips ahead of us. I think we're doing 4 or 5 trips here in Florida before we start traveling to Baja. So we're gonna enjoy this. We're gonna keep surveying the lemon sharks, see which ones come back, and then see what tigers and hammers show up in the meantime. But that's it for today. Actually, no, it's not. We're going to scuba dive. Damn, I forgot, yeah. So off to the bridge next. This is only part 1 of today. Let's keep it going. It was a long day. How are those plantains? It was a long day. We had a blast offshore this morning. I am super grateful that the conditions turned around just before this Baja trip so we can get out there, get in the swing of things, get some content, test our cameras, get our bodies right, and get on to Baja. So that's a wrap on today. Finished up at the bridge. Amazing spotted eagle ray action just now. So we got the sharks this morning, their cousins this afternoon. Time to get some rest, and we're back to the preserve tomorrow to look for more birds. Bald eagles, roseate spoonbills, different types of owls. Let's go see what we can see. Back on the boat Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and off to Mexico next week. Good night. Back at the preserve. I'm tired. What is here? Thought I heard something. Anyways, we're back at the preserve, in the truck now, gonna get ready soon. We got a wood stork over here that Brad's trying to get some photos of. I might break out the camera in a second, see if I can get a couple of shots. Cool bird, so why not? I'm trying to get some shots of it, but looking for owls, bald eagles, stuff like that. Gonna head over to the back side of the preserve in just a minute and actually hike today. Get our hike on. Got some drinks, got some snacks. So that's that. Let's check out this wood stork. And then that's a pretty big print. We're gonna have to look that up. All right, so this is dope. That to me, that's pretty big. All right, so let's walk. That's dope. All right, so we're getting much deeper into the preserve. If I'm not mistaken, this preserve's over 400 acres. We did have the baby American alligator. Really wanted the photo of it on a lily pad, but honestly, the sun wasn't in the right direction either. So as a wildlife photographer, there's certain shots I always have in mind, and that's one that I've thought about, was the baby gator on the lily pad. So we're gonna keep walking. Like I said, we're in quite a ways, but got quite a ways to go. I'm gonna keep quiet as much and as long as I can, so not to scare anything away that's nearby. I'd really like to find some owls, or the bald eagles that run the preserve. So here comes Brad. We're gonna keep walking and see what we can find. go. It is our last shark day here in Florida before getting off to Baja. We're gonna pick up some chum and get right to it. Let's go.
How do you pick a good one? You smell it first?
I'm thinking what I would call a good one based on not completely being covered in ice. And then I'm basically, yeah, just looking for any that look a little bit more fresh. They should have more blood. All right, it is our last day in Florida before we head out west, and we are gonna mess with some bull sharks today. We already got some off the side of the boat, getting excited. We've also had great hammerheads out here recently and little Atlantic sharpnose. Bunch of bait fish right here going nuts on the bait. That should prompt the sharks to know that there's some action up here, which means we're about ready to get in. Let's do it. Last trip in Florida. Now we're in the Pacific. Let's have some fun. Well, that was a fantastic final dive here in Florida. Before we head west, I am super stoked about the bull shark action we just had. All females, no males, but we had at least 10 individuals right up high at the surface. It's time to go home and pack and head off to Baja. Let's do it.